Howdly doodly. We are headed out to Genola for a recovery of a dump truck. We brought the blue diesel and red Charlotte. I'm driving his red Ford, the one he calls, what does he call this thing? Ben's driving red Charlotte, and my beautiful family decided to come with me because Dad's busy. So Tori's gonna film for us.
Well, I'm in this.
You're in that, yeah. They can see you.
You can see me. Totally.
You can see True in the back.
True, can you say hi?
He just woke up.
He's like, what is happening?
He's a little lethargic. Trini's back there too, but she's sleeping. So we should be coming up on him. Oh, I see him.
You do?
Yeah, he's that dump truck right up there.
He's that dump truck.
He's that dump truck.
I still totally don't see him.
That guy.
Oh,
Right
I see. I see him too.
So they had a big loader that they pushed him with, but then the loader started to get buried. But he's real close to the road. I think we can just hit him with a rope and pull him up onto the road, but if we can't, that's why we brought the 2 trucks. Ben's 8-1 was at his house out in Eagle Mountain. We just didn't want to take the time to run out to Eagle Mountain and back, so we took red Charlotte and this.
This is a slightly off-road recovery.
Yeah, slightly off-road.
Looks like we're about there. Yep, that's it. Ooh, that is soft. It was sinking a long ways. Yeah, he's loaded too.
All right. Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Caleb.
Nice to meet you, Daniel.
We just got to figure out a good place to hook onto, and
All right. As you can see, I've tried a couple of times.
yeah.
We were using that loader. The other guy was here earlier.
Well, the heavy stuff just buries in. You can see where he was trying with the loader. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Hey, get a shot of
How deep that is?
how deep that is.
Yeah. That's a pretty good hole.
Pretty good hole.
All right.
Hopefully this guy learns the lesson.
Oh, he's dumping back there. He's dumping back there.
Oh, over there.
I was trying to... They want me dumping back there, so I was coming through and all that stuff.
This is soft enough, and over on the edge it might be.
Right, that was our goal. So we got into there. Well, that's where I got stuck originally. There was no way to go backwards. So that won't change forward.
Yeah.
And he was trying to push it, and then he started taking the loader. So that's where he pulled it, and then he got behind me and started pushing me from behind, and I got some good momentum, and we got it here, and then he came up, and that's the hole from that loader. That's the loader started getting stuck. And then so that's when we were like, alright, we gotta get somebody else out here.
Good hole. That'd do it. Yeah. Nice and solid.
It would have kept going. It probably could have gotten a couple more feet, but it kept spinning. It started spinning, so I cut it. I didn't want to dig another hole.
Yeah, if you
As soon as I started spinning and I felt it hitting the bottoming out, it's just going to get stuck either here or even deeper, 2 feet over.
Yeah.
It's not super buried. I think,
No, it's not.
I think the 1.5 inches, and we could probably pull it out.
It was buried halfway for the wheel.
We may need both of them, but we can try this one. You want to air down?
Yeah.
Keep digging, you know? That bracket is pretty solid. It goes up and out to the frame, so if we can put down on that, it has
Do you see under there, Caleb?
No real good hooks.
You want to show everybody what we've got?
This one's bolted to the frame, but there's nothing real good to hook onto. This is really big to go around.
I don't know what kind. Wrap it around. This is solid. And then there's also a frame that's going to the back. But we've got any hooks.
No obvious hook point.
Yeah, just gotta find a place.
What do you think, Ben?
This will hook here. This end, we're right here.
yeah. They go around here too, but
Same problem.
this might it'd still be a little short. It'd be right here.
Yeah.
We have super loops.
Super loops, yeah.
Those are the really ginormous ones from Yankum, right?
Yeah. It's not long enough.
Well, what if we hook both of these together? And then it's this extra sheath that's on that.
And then it's a super duper loop.
Super duper super loop.
These are the real heavy ones. This is what we use with this big rope to pull semis out.
Yeah, that looks like it should work.
I think that'll be fine.
Are we trying just the blue diesel first?
Yeah.
So as soon as you start heading that way though, this part's gonna slide off and be on this.
Yeah. But there'll also be a lot less pressure on it, so I don't want to have no problem. So do you want to go on the other side of that pole or this side of the pole? It looks like the ground is better on this side.
Yeah, it looks like it was at least at one point pretty soft.
But it's going to be hard for me to make that corner.
This, probably following these loader tracks
Yeah.
is gonna be the best.
It's just going to be hard for me to hit that angle.
Yeah. We could lay that down and then stick it back up. That way if you have to go around it or over it.
Well, let's just toss it, run over it and put it back.
See what we got here, guys. I always think these big, heavy recoveries are most fun to watch.
If this happens very often, you need them. Like night and day difference.
Better than chain?
Oh, 100%. We would never use chain. Ever.
So imagine what we just did, right? How heavy is that? How heavy is that? Would we ever be able to pull that with a chain? No, it's not possible.
These ropes, they stretch and they build kinetic energy. So even when that stops, it's still pulling on this. And it keeps it from having a harsh jerk. Like that was pretty smooth. I barely felt it because of how much they stretch. And they're incredibly strong. And much, much safer. You break a chain, it can be deadly.
This will stop.
Yeah, it'll hurt if it hits you. But
these are from Yankum Ropes. They're a company out of Idaho, 100% made here in the U.S. And they're incredibly good.
Yeah.
And you get a discount on them if you buy them through our website.
It's true.
Yep.
Okay. So the first hit, we were kind of testing it because it wasn't super buried and I didn't want to hit it harder than I had to. Just wasn't quite hard enough, so we hit a little harder second go around.
It was a little more impressive blowing all the smoke. So it felt pretty smooth from the inside, Ben?
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, you could hardly tell. You can feel a little bit, but not bad.
It just kind of
even how
pops you up and
even
bounces
how
you
big
out.
that rope is, it's still nice and smooth. Huge difference.
He was really close to the hard pack, it looked like.
Yeah, you could tell. I mean, that's where he was buried.
I could kind of hear you saying it to the customer. If he had made it, what did you say, 6 feet further?
Because he was, I think his front tires were about here.
Uh-huh.
And the back tires were, you can see where they
Oh, yeah,
were
you
dug
can
in
see.
there. Because I didn't spin the tires at all. That's why it kept on top.
Dug in real good right there.
But you can see it hit a soft spot here where it was still wet. And it dug down again. And
Nice and deep.
But the first place he got stuck, Caleb jumped down in. It's a couple of feet deep.
Much deeper. I'm impressed he got through that.
Yep.
Did he say it was the other dump truck that came and pulled him?
The loader.
Or pushed him, I mean?
That big loader there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's got much bigger tires. It was getting stunk. But you can see pretty much immediately right here. And then no sink at all. It like it stayed on top. So right here is where it hit the hard pack. So while he's dumping, if he stays over here in this part to dump, he'll be fine. Just stay out of the middle there.
All right, Ben, we need proof that we remembered to put this post back right where it was.
Right there.
Well done.
It's back.
We clean up our messes.
We found this handy dandy hammer in the back of the truck. We're gonna use this to
It's like a
tap
fence
this
post
back
pounder.
in. There we go.
Okay, that actually
That's
totally
pretty
works,
good.
people. All right, guys, our customer Daniel here was still fully loaded. He was able to drive out and onto the road. Now he's backing up to dump that load. I'm just kind of curious how full he was. I can see the mound on top from here. Lunchbox or Steve, feel free to zoom in on that. Having a dump bed like that wouldn't suck for a lot of our projects. And off he goes. Bye, friend.
He probably just jumped probably at least the weight of the blue diesel out of that thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot of dirt in the back of that. I was in two-wheel drive and the rear started to sink and dig. So that was really soft over where he got stuck. But once again, Yankum Ropes comes through, makes it easy. The blue diesel's got a little weight behind it, and with the rope it just pulled it right out like it was nothing. So we are on our way back now. We brought 2 rigs just in case, but didn't need it. So, thank you, Alan at Yankum Ropes. If you guys want to pick up a rope for your own, you can use our promo code BOAR10 or order them off our website. And then you can have a all-American made kinetic energy rope from Yankum Ropes for your own.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful truck. I love that truck. Yeah. I should have thought about it and put a camera on in here for when we did the pull, so you could see, like, not only me, but
The reaction of the kids.
True back there. We hit it, and no reaction. He didn't do or say anything. And then I told Ben, because Ben's like, it moved a little bit. I said, okay, should we just hit a little harder? And he says, yep, let's hit it harder. And so I backed up a little more, and I gave it about half more throttle, and boom. And then I saw it start to come out of the hole, so I just floored it. I mean, figuratively. And just gave it some power to finish pulling it out. And then as soon as I stop up there, True starts yelling, "Papa, harder! Papa, harder! Papa, harder!" It was very cute.
Did you love it? Papa, harder! He's gonna be shy.
He said it again.
He's tired. I guess he's just gonna be a shy little boy right now.
You want to tell Ben? Oh,
So.
that's- you have to turn right. Never mind.
No, you don't.
Well, I meant you wouldn't continue straight because it's dirt.
So, anyways, good recovery. It was fun. I'm super glad I get to hang out with my beautiful wife.
Also, it's Caleb's birthday. Everybody just spam birthday comments.
They remembered my birthday. Come on. Start. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Yeah,
He's
it
37.
is my birthday
Old
today.
man now.
I have reached old man status. I'm just kidding. I've been an old man for a long time.
He was born an old man.
I don't think I was born an old man, but I think I've been an old man since I was at least 14. Yeah. Definitely by the time I was 16, I was an old man. So. All right, Trini. You want to say goodbye to the camera? Say thanks for watching.
Thanks